Here with you guys once again, here with Mr. Josh, and we are back on Microsoft 2020, and I'm going to talk a little bit about aviatife and the realism that it offers. Now, I realize there's things on Microsoft 2020 that has its flaws and all that, but when looking at aviatife, there's a lot of things about it that are pretty realistic. And so I'm going to talk about that a little bit on the things that I think make it more realistic than just a game or, too far stretched and etc. And maybe Josh can throw in a couple himself. The one thing I'm going to say is the cost of the airplanes and the amount of work it takes to actually get to where you can buy your own airplane. I believe that they've worked really hard to make that realism sink in there. For example, I can go and rent a airplane. It might cost me,
Normal
I don't know,
8,000 feet.
$800 a day, along with a $2,000 contract fee or $3,000 fee or whatever. If you look at the prices, it does kind of give you that realism,
New notification from Dropbox, Johnny's Place, Joshua.
idea. So, you fly on aviatife as well, right? You're a
Yep.
Dedicated aviatife pilot. What is something about aviatife, number one, that you like, and number two, that gives it that realism kind of feeling?
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight.
Let's see, like the prices and
7,000
like
feet.
the not to mention the rewards you get too for jobs that are better than something like FS Airlines, where
Yeah.
just the prices are just more realistic in what money you make.
Yeah, exactly. Which, don't get me wrong, I
For
like,
example, on FS Airlines, if you try and fly a general aviation flight, you'll make almost nothing on it. Whereas here, you make a pretty good chunk of change. But then the airline flights, you make like with FS Airlines, you make over millions, depending on the flight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you look at even the way, which, don't get me wrong, I fly with FS Airlines, so this isn't me saying, oh, FS Airlines sucks, blah, blah, blah. So I just want to, get that out there now, but the whole structure is just a lot different, right? Like, when you start up FS Airlines, they, you can get loans out and borrow up to 1 billion credits, On aviatife, if you don't have the money or enough money, it won't even give you a loan. It will look at your balance and say, no, we're not gonna loan this to you. Now maybe if you've got, let's say 70% of the cost in the bank, aviatife will then, possibly give you the loan. So I think the guy did really good as far as making it do that. So let me see here.
Time and route to destination, 22 minutes.
22 minutes, guys. We're
5,000 feet.
We're headed to I forget what we're delivering. I can tell you in a minute.
Matthews, Virginia, United States. Microsoft Flight Ops 27, flight number 39. Flight number. Visited link flight number from Lancier Bar heading. 188 degrees altitude. 48 night distance. 39.8 nm.
39 miles.
18 minutes.
18 minutes.
Link KDCA. Link Crick. Link Corp. Link Cape. Link Cape. Link Pro. Link Cape. Link Click. Link Cape. Link button. Button clickable. Link label is copyright. Link button zoom out. Button zoom in. Button click. Links to April 27th. When's departure. MD April to America. Destined April to America / departure. 5:40 local. Destined 5 local time. Civil heading table. Column 2 current value. Column 3 status. Out of table with 7 row. Current value. Column 2 not finished. Out of table current value. Column 2 not finished. Status column row 3 category. Column 1 is tracked. Current value. Column 2 yes.
Okay, just to track information. I did want to share this though about the aviatife and the tracker, and kind of when you're at the airport and you're getting ready to take off.
Column 1 already. Row 1 column 3 status. Column 2 current value. Out of table
there
seven
is
rows, and 3 column row 1
area
column 1 category. Out of table heading level 3 after landing checklist.
That you can read. It's your, well, this here's my after landing checklist, but there is a before takeoff, and you got to match. Everything's got to match, or it won't let you take off. This here is the after landing, and it says like
column 3 status. Row 2 category. Column 1 already finished. Current value. Column 2 not finished. Status column 3 passed. Row 3 category. Column 1 is tracked. Current value.
Is
Column
tracked.
2 status column 3
Yes.
passed. Row 4 category. Column 1 on a different airport. The departure.
On a different airport than the departure.
Table with 7 rows and 3 columns on a different airport. The departure. Row status column 3 failed.
That says
Out of table with 7 rows and 3 columns. Row 5 category. Column 1 engine stopped. Current
one
value. Column 2
engine
running.
stopped,
Status
running
column 3 required. Row 6 category. Column 1 on ground.
on ground.
125.70.
Approach Freedom Global International Tree Niner, 5,000 feet.
Out of table with 7 rows. Status column 3 required. Row 7 category. Column 1 on parking spot. Plus 10% reward. Current value. Column 2 low. Out of table with 7. Out of table link finish the flight. Heading level 3 weather report. Heading level 5 departure. Table with 1 rows and 7 columns. Row 1 column 1 station name. Column 2
Anyway, when you are ready to take off, you go down there, it's going to check that you're at the right airport, that you've got the right cargo or passengers, that your weight is correct, that your plane can hold that much. So it really looks at everything. You can't really mess up on it, and there's also no way to cheat the system, because it's that perfect that
out of table visit flight number
it's
39
not going to let you do that.
47 night distance 34.1 nm.
We got 34 miles to go,
Estimated time,
roughly
16 minutes.
16
Screen cap, row 1,
minutes.
column 2. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator
I'm here, look
1.25.
at my window where I'm flying.
7 feet per minute. 4965 feet ASL.
I got about like 260 miles to fly to get about $3,000, and then once I get that $3,000, I'm gonna freaking rent my freaking King Air again, because this Cessna is just. I mean, I like it, but man, like.
Yeah, I've flown the King Air, and I do like that plane. I think it lands a little hard, but
well, it depends on, like, last flight I had with it didn't crash. It didn't land hard enough for it to like make me repair it. And I think that's because of the weight. Like, I think it all has to do with the weight that's involved with like the cargo you got.
And even fuel. The thing is, you don't got to put in a full tank. You could use
no, with the King Air you don't. No.
You could use a little nav map and figure out your exact fuel, and that's going to help on weight too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thought. If you guys are flying with aviatife, grab the little nav map, and that will help you. Even if you just use it to calculate your fuel, it's a good way to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to use it now for this one because I don't know exactly how much fuel I'm going to need for it. This flight.
Where are you flying to?
Capital City, CKXY. It's Canada. I got KCXY or no?
Austin Wilson.
Yeah, it's capital.
All right then. Let's see here what
where
happens.
that is actually. Washington, maybe? I don't know.
Austin, how are you, my friend? Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Glad to have you, my friend. I hope you're doing all right today.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.25.7.
Yeah, we'll see how this landing does here. We're flying in a Cub X is what I'm flying in. I forget what my cargo is. I'm hauling something. I forget what it is. I'm delivering. Oh, gold. I'm delivering gold to somewhere. I'll tell you when we get there. How's that? Don't say my boss, then we'll get fired. No. Yeah. So we'll see how that works out. Now, let's talk about the small planes like we're flying now, and if there's any difference at all from 8 to 9.
I mean, I think there is a little bit. I've noticed like my Cessna flying a little better, especially with the AI. Like it actually seemed to hold an actual altitude.
Nice. The other nice thing about 2020 I like is the weather. I like the fact you don't got to load anything else for weather, so that's kind of cool. By the way, just for the record, I did do some flights today on P3D as well. I did about a 2.5 hour flight with Brandon. I loaded up the sound so he could hear it and really get a feel for what he's missing out on. That was my main goal. I wanted to see what he's missing. And but we did a little over 2 hours. Alright, there we go. Sorry guys, I had to check something there. But anyway, yeah, so he got a good feel for that on, let him really get a better look at the CDU, because before that it was just telling him what it all looked like, and I wanted him to be able to kind of see it from, being able to hear exactly what I was doing.
Austin Wilson. What would be cool is if aviatife could generate flight plans for your flights.
Yeah, that would be cool, Austin, if it could generate. Austin said what would be cool is if aviatife could generate flight plans for flights.
I mean, it has SimBrief integration, but like, yeah, I wish that it can do. Yeah, I wish that it can. I wish that it could generate its own plans. That would be nice.
Yeah, that would be cool. Or if it had even like a built-in flight planner, where you could, I think it could easily be done. Maybe they will bring that to it sometime. You never know. It's hard to say, but I know that the newest they just got done adding the newest update, which is where, matter of fact, I'm going to take you guys and show you all this stuff that you can turn on or off.
Oh yeah, the difficulty. Yeah, I don't bother with those because
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I like being ranked in the league.
Flight number 39.com run.
Well, not every setting will take you out of the rank. It depends on what you. I went through it last night. It's
most of them
Flight number
do.
39.com run. Your
Like
free stream chat row 1
95%
column
of
3.
them.
Free stream chat row 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.2. Flight number 39.com.
No, let's go over here. Hold on.
Flight number 39.com. Free stream chat. Microsoft Ops 27.2. Host.com. Run your own airline company. Google Chrome row 1. Host.com. Run your own business. Visited link. Freedom Global Inter. MD9 100 7000. Current flight traffic visited. MD97 visited link. Lancier. KPVG link Hampton Roads Executive, United States. Fleet visited link. Jobs visited link. Flights visited link. Company visited link. Finances visited link. Va visited link. Delete link. Next link. Client visited link. Held link. Community. Donate link. Logout button. Plan of flight visited link. Find
Let's
the
go
button.
to...
Notifications graphic 0. TM graphic 0 link. Back to categories link. Click your link. Sats Manila link. Abishara visited link. Freedom. MD97 visited link. 11780. 7002.
Tyler
Current flight
Chambliss.
graphic visited link.
Testing 123.
Let's go. Yeah, you know it works, Tyler.
MD97 visited link. KPVG link Hampton Road. Fleet visited link.
Tyler typed testing 1, 2, 3. I said, you know it works.
Jobs visited link. Flights visited link.
Alright.
Jobs visited link. Fleet visited link. Flights visited link. Company
Let's
visited
go
link.
to, I'm going to show you
Finances visited link.
guys.
Austin
Va visited
Wilson.
link.
Yeah, no. I remember the B Pilots airline. Whatever happened to
Cursor,
that?
4,000 feet.
It's still there. The VVI Pilots airline is still there. It's VVI
Tyler
Virtual.
Delete
Chambliss.
link.
2 messages didn't go through.
Client visited link. Delete link.
Something on your end, Tyler.
Client visited link. Held link.
Let
Delete
me
link.
see here.
Va
Yeah,
visited link.
VVI Virtual still exists if
visited
that's
link.
what you're
Va
referring
visited
to.
link. Finances visited link. Company visited link.
We
Flights
go
visited link.
to...
Jobs visited link. Fleet visited link. KPVG link Hampton.
Approach freedom.
MD97 visited. Current flight graphic visited link. $7,324.60. 107. MD97 visit. Johnny Link. Johnny Pilot's profile of Idaho.com run your.
Tree 9er Norfolk approach. Cleared for the Charlie airspace.
Okay, just
Fleet
transition.
Global
Alright,
International.
hold
Johnny
on.
Pilot's profile.
Cleared to
Start a pilot.
Charlie Air
Clickable for
Space Freedom
KDTW.
Global
Next.
International Tree 9er.
Clickable link KDTW link KJF link Q link KBW copyright 2021. Visited link Johnny Pilot confined link start a private com money. 7,100 average landing 150 210. List distance travel 38 30 160 deleted KDR 7 39. Heading level Bismack clickable for KDT contributors. Link
Going
4.
to
Link K link K link 2 link K link 5.
118.9
Link KBOS.
I'm trying to remember where that
Link KCLJ,
setting
link
is
KBW,
under.
link KLGA. Button zoom in. Com button zoom click a table with 19 rows and 8 columns row 1 column 2 departure.
International Tree 9er.
How do you get to that? Do you
Copyright
remember,
2021 copyright
Josh?
visited link graphic
Yeah,
logo.
company and then difficulty.
Freedom. Johnny visited. MD9 100 7,000 current flight traffic. MD97 KPVG link. Fleet visited link. Jobs visited link. Flights visited link. Company visited link.
Here we go. Company.
Popularity and
There we
reputation.
go.
Visited link. Popularity and reputation. Head. Popularity with buildings link. Advertise. Skills link. Aviaticans. Change password link. Edit profile link. Difficulty settings visited
Here we
link.
go. Difficulty setting. We're going to take a
setting.
look at that and show you guys.
Visited link graphic logo. Difficulty settings setting level. Close task name 3 reopen new to maximize X. Difficulty set.
Alright, so here's the new settings that they have. Or the setting that they do have on
Here
here.
are difficulty settings. Visited link popularity link buildings link advertising link skills link reset slash remove. Attention. Enabling anything from the below list will exclude you from any rankings and
Okay, you're right, Josh. Anything
leave. Attention. Enabling anything from the below list.
anything
will exclude you
enabled
from
from
any
the
rankings
low
and
list will exclude you from the ranking
Listen,
list.
attention. Enabling anything from the below list will exclude you from any rankings and league. The league is a monthly based competition where airlines compete
In the
against each other
league.
in 5 weight categories.
So-
You can change this anytime, but rejoining the league will need an account.
It just takes you out of the league if you don't want to lose your place, but
Reset.
just that'd be up
Checkbox
to you.
subject softer
So
penalties for aircraft crashes.
softer penalties for aircraft
In
crashes.
the normal mode, the aircraft is destroyed and removed from your fleet when you crash it. All jobs.
Normal mode,
Checkbox not checks in the normal mode. The aircraft is destroyed and removed
the
from your fleet.
aircraft is destroyed and removed from your fleet.
And we're on board are cancelled too, and you pay a money penalty for not completing jobs. This
You pay a money penalty for not completing
option
jobs.
disables this, and you can repeat the flight.
This option will disable that, and you can repeat the flight.
Checkbox not check easy mode.
Easy
This
mode,
will give you higher money rewards for jobs.
you got higher money reward for jobs.
Checkbox not check no random aircraft failures.
No random aircraft
A random failure
failures.
can appear after a flight depending on the aircraft condition.
That speaks for
Feature.
itself.
Checkbox not check no time compression lock.
No time compression lock.
Normally, when you use simulation time compression, you will be locked for the time that the flight would take without it.
Yeah, so
use
normally
simulation
when you
compression.
use
Time simulation
simulation
compression.
time
Wait,
compression,
you will be locked for
you will be
time
locked
that
for the time
would
that the
take
flight would
without
take
it. Checkbox public.
without it.
Out of checkboxes.
Alright,
Checkbox not would take checkbox not check free new free and instant public transport option will be available. You can combine checkbox not check free public transport.
Free public transport. Well, that speaks for
A new free and
itself.
instant public transport option will be available. You can
A
combine it
new
with
free and instant public transport. You can combine it with the
above time compression features that
above
airport to
time
airport transport.
compression, airport to airport. Okay.
Checkbox not check single player mode. .k data console edition.
Single player mode.
Use this if you use this box version of the MSFS and cannot use our Windows client. If it
This
is
is if you use Xbox.
enabled, you cannot have more than one aircraft in your fleet.
If enabled, you can't have more than one aircraft in your fleet. Well, that would suck.
Button save changes. Heading level 5 copyright 2021 copyright.
So anyway, there were some
Button save
settings
changes.
you could change if you wanted to. I don't want to, so
Difficulty settings of idle touch.
we'll close that.
Flight number 39 of idle. Restream chat. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Austin Wilson. Either I have a different client, or something's weird, as I can't seem to navigate the client at all in a productive way.
One 1,000 feet.
Alright, guys. So I will continue. We'll stay live here until I get landed, and then we'll do this again tomorrow evening as well. But I like to come on and do flights with Microsoft just as much as I do with P3D. Actually, the flight I did earlier was I did one on P3D with Brandon, and you know, I turned on my sounds and all that where he could hear it, because he's waiting on his computer, and then he can be able to fly with us. But like I said, it really helped him to really get a good grasp on what the PMDG was like and how to use it,
Yeah.
and etc. There's a lot to it. Nobody picks up the PMDG
Austin
in one
Wilson.
day. That's for sure.
I seem
Oh,
to
no.
have a tyrant client, as
Any
I can't
payware,
navigate it, and have logs that aren't labeled and the edit box for the ID. That's it?
So on the client, Austin,
Flight number 39 of idle. Restream chat row 1 ops 27.2 FSUI PC7 console log of idle client 0.4.1 bad Simon Road client window.
all you see on here is
Models.log entry data item 1 of 2.
you got two areas that say logs,
Edit 850 PHDD1C3G0OF. Data grid. Airline manager.models.log entry data item 1 of 2.
and then you have a box for your ID. That's all there is to this client. You put the ID in there one time when you do it. You won't have to do it again, and then you just connect. That's all there is to that client. There's nothing else really to it.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.25. Microsoft Flight
Just a
Simulator
simple
1.25.7.0.
client.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 739 feet ASL 720 122 knots indicated 0 feet per minute.
We're
Next
close
waypoint, KBBG, distance
to
Kilo
landing
Papa
here,
Victor
you guys.
Golf, Traffic Freedom Global International Tree Niner, 4 miles east, 700 feet inbound to land runway 28.
4 miles east, 700 feet. And here we go.
101 knots indicated. Flaps 33. 86 knots
Austin
indicated.
Wilson. Then where do you manage the flights? I'm guessing the website?
Yeah. So once you got your client and you got that ID, from there you go to aviatife, log in, I'll tell you what I'll do. If you give me a little bit, I'll do a video on it as
Tyler
well.
Chambliss.
But
And yes, the AI is better in update 9.
it's
I mean, I
it's-
don't know.
it's not
better,
it's
but
not that
like,
it's not that much different actually.
Nah, it's not like
No,
there's not like a big improvement or anything.
no, it still needs work on the landings and stuff. Austin, I'll create a video and I'll go through that step by step on showing how to do the jobs. And at the most it'd be a day, and then I'll have it uploaded. Okay, I might even work on it here in a little while. I'll do a video, not a live stream, but I'll do a video and I'll upload it. Creating jobs with aviatife. So, but basically what you do, once you have your client, you got that number, you go back to aviatife, you go to jobs, and you do the short, I think they call it quick jobs or short jobs, I'm trying to remember.
It's quick jobs.
You go to where it says quick jobs, and then
Yep.
that will let you just use an airplane. You don't got to rent one. So then you pick one that you like, or one that you want to do. Once you do that, it will put it to jobs offered. So then, it'll take you to that. Once you add it to your flight you're wanting to do, it'll take you to the jobs offered. You go down and you just hit fly, and then when you hit fly, it's going to bring up the flight page. From there, go to Microsoft, set up your flight, connect your client, and then hit your start button on your controller if you're using a controller. If not, use your arrow key over to the fly button. And then once you do that, it's going to take you to that airport once you get the flight set up. As soon as it starts and it loads the flight, it's going to have a thing that says start flight again. Hit enter or your A button. It's going to put you in the cockpit. Now pay attention, because it might try to take off right away if the AI is on. Yeah, so what you do quickly, if it tries to take off, just quickly hit Control Alt X. Okay, and when you hit that, that's going to turn AI off. Shut your plane off by doing Control Shift E. That's Control Shift E as in Edward. That'll shut the plane off. Lock, put on your parking brake with Control period. I use the period on the numpad, because I tried the other way and it didn't work. So use the period on the numpad. Do your left control and the period. Then go back to your flight page. Alt tab back to it. Make sure you got enough fuel. If you don't, load more into it. And then you'll be ready, because you don't got to load passengers or nothing with them. They'll already be on there ready. Then you just go down to where it says start tracking. Just hit the letter B and go to the button that says start tracking. Once you do that, if there's no error, don't get the right airport, your airplane's off, you got the right airplane, all that stuff, you hit enter on start tracking, then it's going to start tracking you. Go back to the Microsoft window, hit Control Alt X, sit back and enjoy the ride. And there you go. I'll do a video, because I know that's a lot. I just went through a whole lot of stuff pretty quickly.
76 knots indicated.
But I'll do a video too to help out on that, so people understand exactly how to do it. Alright? So, Not far, folks. We'll be landing. Let's take a look.
Up 3. Right 1. Up 3. Up 2. Up 3. Up 2. Up 3. Up 2. Up 3.
Kind of keeping the nodes up.
Up 2. Up 3. Up 2. Up 2. Up 3. Up 2. Up 3. Up 3. Up 2. Up 3. Attitude mode disabled. Three feet per minute. 76 knots indicated. -1045 feet. 1064. -184 feet per minute. 62 knots indicate. -253 feet per minute.
Now, hopefully this will land at a taxi off the, runway and all that the way it's supposed to. Not a bad plane though, it flies pretty nice.
Chesapeake, Virginia, United States.
Chesapeake, Virginia.
-348 feet. 910 feet. 58 knots indicated.
58 knots indicated.
Flaps 33.
Flaps are all the way out.
-354 feet per minute.
-354 a minute.
-361 feet per minute. 800 feet out.
800
800
AGL.
feet ASL.
800 ASL.
766 feet out. 774 feet ASL.
ASL and AGL are pretty much staying the same.
719 feet out. 729 feet ASL.
All right.
623 feet ASL. -292 feet per minute. 586 feet out.
$500.
495 feet out.
Here we go.
55 knots indicated.
All right, going in for the landing. Here we go. You better not crash. It's done that a couple times. That's why I said AI is not that much better, because it still has its flaws.
Well, I think it works the best with crash detection off, but we can't do that with aviatife if we want to have difficulty settings on.
Well, we could just turn it on. Just if we're not flying with aviatife, we could. But
Yeah.
but most of the time we're flying on aviatife, so no, we can't.
53 knots indicate. 180 feet out. -370. 157 feet out.
Here we go.
On ground. Airborne. On ground. 56 knots. Airborne. On ground. 53
Whoa!
knots.
We bounced
48 knots.
twice.
41 knots.
That's not good.
32 knots.
Was that what, a Cessna
19
or a
knots.
Caravan? Or X-Cub, X-Cub.
That's
12
the
knots.
that's the X Cub. I mean,
15 knots.
we're slowing down.
15 knots.
We're good, but it bounced
15
twice.
Yeah.
Let's take a look
I think that
outside,
one,
folks.
you got to check the you got to check the altimeter and and those planes too. Probably.
Zero knots indicated. 9 knots ground speed. 11 knots ground speed. Parking brake on.
Kilo Papa Victor Golf Traffic Freedom Global International Tree Niner is clear of the runway.
Parking brake off.
Kilo Papa Victor Golf Traffic Freedom Global International Tree Niner is clear of the runway.
15 knots. 11 knots.
Now it's just gonna go over here and park somewhere. It better anyway. It better
Battery
not
master off. Number 1
crash.
ignition off. Parking brake on.
There we
Number
go.
1 generator off. Pause. Sound off.
There we go, folks.
Logbook table. This is not yet narrated.
And then I'll just take my stick over here.
Logbook table. This is not yet narrated. Logbook table. This is not yet. Back to main menu. Button.
Wait, you use the controller on the website? You don't have to
Continue.
do that.
Button.
I don't use my controller on the website. What are you talking about?
Oh, because it sounded
main
like
menu.
MVDA was talking
Button.
about the website.
Continue. Button.
No, it's something about the logbook.
Unpaused. Sound on. Trim up 0.03. Trim up 0.0.
Oh, I
Trim up
turned that
0.48.
shit
Trim up
off.
0. Trim up. Trim
Anti-stall
disable.
protection.
Alright, now we are
Toggle button.
Avida client 0.4.1 bad Simon Road client row 1 column 2. Flight number 39 Avida duck. Flight number 30.
go to my flight page here.
After landing checklist head weather report heading level 3.
Tab down where it says weather. Shift tab once.
Finish the flight link.
Finish flight. Hit enter.
Avida.com run your own.
And there we
Visited
go.
link. Freedom. Johnny visited. KPVG link camp. 237 aviatic. $8,417.12.
And I made almost $2,000 on that one. So, good times, you
Microsoft Flight
guys.
Simulator 1.
Now,
Microsoft-
the part that I love. I'm going to let you guys listen to this for a little bit. I'm just going to mute my mic and let you guys enjoy this sound. Check it out. I'll be right back, by the way.
Are you gonna fucking stop now? Damn it. Alright, freaking AI. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the AI not being able to hold altitudes. Never mind.
Alright, so there's some outdoor
I changed the
sound
altimeter.
for you. Yeah, so AI is
Logbook of idols.com, run your own airline
maybe a
company.
little bit,
152.
better than what it used to be,
Logbook of
but
idols.com, run your own airline company. Microsoft of Idle Client 0.4
There's-
stream chat row 1 ops 27.
Wow, I just changed my altimeter and it's doing a little better.
Start virtual-
I think
start recording, check
ATC
box,
is
not
a bit
checked.
more forgiving though. It's not telling me to like descend to 12,000 or whatever.
right. But I don't think there's enough of change in AI where we can say, oh, well, this is,
Yeah, no.
there's not enough change to really pinpoint that AI has actually gotten this much better or that much better. Because, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if they would have changed, if there was a big update, it would have been in the change log, and there was nothing. So
we'll see what 10 comes out to offer us. I'm going to sign up for that beta whenever it
Yeah.
Normal
starts.
cursor.
yeah, I think that'll be starting in like May or June. Something
I
like
wish
that. Probably June.
I wish they would just deliver what they talk, So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. So I'm going to try to do a FS Airlines flight now with the 747. Do a longer flight and see what happens. So we'll see. Alright, you guys, I appreciate y'all subscribing. Being subscribed, rather. If you're not, tap on the subscribe button and join us here. We'd love to have you.
Stop streaming, checkbox checked.
Be sure to set your notifications, the little bell there on your screen. Click on that, set it to always. That way you are notified each and every single time that we publish a new video here at BBI Pilots. For all of you that are flying on P3D or 2020, I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'll say it again. Keep the blue sky up. Because if it's not,
Stop streaming, checkbox checked.